To master delayed gratification and not fall victim to instant gratification is probably one of the most important things to master if you want to have a successful life. Maybe you've heard about this marshmallow experiment that they did, where there was a child and this child got told, you get a little reward, like one marshmallow, but if you wait, then you get two, you get a bigger reward. And then they would leave the room, and when they came back after 15 minutes, I think, some kids did eat the marshmallow because they couldn't delay the gratification, and some didn't. And then they were following those kids, or like did a follow-up, I don't know, 20 years later, and the amount of success for those who were able to delay gratification was so much higher. So this is very important. And I'm going to show you now a super, super amazing diagram that helps you to make the right choices and to delay your gratification. So I'm going to share my screen here. Where are we? Let's see. You know what? Let's just do the whole screen. There we go. All right. So what do we see here? We see on the x-axis time, and on the y-axis happiness or pleasure. So instant gratification is represented by the dotted line here. And if we do something that gives us instant gratification, we feel good in the moment, right, in the short term, but then it has negative consequences for our life. So over time, our happiness goes down. And the opposite is true for delayed gratification. I know if you sit there and if you have to wait and you can't eat the marshmallow that's right in front of you, then maybe you feel a little, impatient, disappointed. You just want to eat it. But then later, your life improves. In that little experiment, you get 2 marshmallows or whatever. But for life, this is so important. So now I've added those boxes here. So this one here, right? Those are actions that require willpower. And if we have to put in willpower to not do something or to do something, then we don't really enjoy it, right? This is why we need the willpower in the first place. So what are possible examples here? Exercising. Most of us don't enjoy it, but it has immense positive effects if we do it. So that could be yoga, it could be just some push-ups at home, it could be going to the gym. Eating healthy, that's another one, right? Snacks, sweets, yeah, they taste good, but they have negative consequences. And eating healthy, some vegetables, something that's not full with sugar and refined shit, processed foods, might take some willpower. Meditating, most people nowadays know about crazy positive effects of meditation, but to get yourself to build that habit takes willpower. So now what I've done here is I've created this other thing that represents the outcome, right? Because we want to get clear on why does it matter to exercise, to eat healthy, to meditate, and whatever that is for you, right? Maybe you want to change this one thing where you're noticing like, this is not good for me. So here you can write something like, exercising, you will look great, you will love your body, you will have more strength, you will feel more confident. This is why going through this little dip in short-term happiness, pleasure is so worth it. Eating healthy and also exercising, you will have a higher energy level, you can get more stuff done, you will be more productive and ultimately more successful. Meditation, you will be able to clear more, to think more clearly, to be more calm, to maybe have more insights about yourself. So all of those things lead to more overall success in life, more happiness in life. A successful life is a happy life. I hope that's clear. If you're successful, quote unquote, you have a lot of money, but you're not happy, you're not successful. So and now let's do the same with the opposite. Short-lived pleasures I will avoid. Maybe scrolling through Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or TikTok, whatever. Maybe it's masturbating. You know, a lot of guys have serious problems with that. They might not even be aware of the consequences, but that's a topic for another video. But if you masturbate multiple times a day and you watch like porn, mainstream porn, that has very negative effects. Smoking, drinking, all different kinds of addictions, you know, we do them because they give us a short-term dopamine release, pleasure, but then of course there are long-term negative consequences. Yeah, or just watching Netflix or YouTube or whatever, binge watching stuff that is not educational. So, okay, I didn't do the animation here. Anyway, scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, watching those short little clips, this is really damaging to our attention span. You know, and if we lose our attention span, if we get shorter and shorter, we can't focus, we can't be productive, we don't get shit done. This is a serious problem. Then masturbating, it lowers our energy levels. You know, our body is like, oh, I just made children, I can relax now. And if we do that multiple times a day, very harmful. Also, it fucks up the sexuality because people get such a distorted image of how sex should look like. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna go further into that here, but this is a problem. And then, you know, all of those things, I mean, I didn't even write that here. Smoking, drinking, of course, health problems, also lower energy, lower self-esteem. What if you have children? Then you're not figure to look up to if you have those shitty habits. And yeah, with those things like watching Netflix, you're wasting your time and you're actually creating regret. If you are old and you look back into your life and you realize, fuck, I've spent hours every day watching Netflix or YouTube, how would that make you feel? You're down here, you're not happy, you're not fulfilled with how you lived your life. So that's it. This is an extremely powerful graph right here. And I've actually prepared it for you to print out and fill out your own stuff. Right? It might be only one thing that you want to change, or like the examples that I just showed you, maybe you want to put in multiple things. And then I highly, highly recommend you print that out, you know, or you print it out first and then use a pen to write that stuff in. Print it out and put it somewhere on your wall where you can see it. Because this will be a reminder for you to make the right choices, you know, to not choose the instant gratification and instant pleasure every time, but to choose the right thing to do more often, you know, and to make that a habit. And you will see your life will exponentially improve because this has compounding effects here. Yes. All right. The link is in the bio where you can download this PDF for you to print out. And that's it. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, of course. And I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. And see you in the next one. Peace.